Welcome, food lovers. Today we're diving into the top 5 foods that make the United Kingdom's cuisine so bloody special. You lot think it's all bangers and mash, don't you? Well, get ready for a bloody education, because we're about to take your taste buds on a trip to Flavortown. We're talking crispy fish and chips, proper full English breakfasts, and the most comforting shepherd's pie this side of the Atlantic. So buckle up, you donkey, and let's get started. First up, we've got the iconic fish and chips. Listen, I'm talking about fresh cod, dipped in a light, crispy batter and fried to absolute perfection. None of those soggy, greasy chips you find in some dodgy takeaways. We're talking proper chunky chips, golden brown and seasoned to perfection. And don't even get me started on the mushy peas. A dollop of that green goodness is the perfect way to cut through the richness of the fish. It's a bloody classic for a reason, you hear me? Next up, we've got the legendary full English breakfast. Now, this is not for the faint of heart. We're talking a plate piled high with crispy bacon, juicy sausages, perfectly fried eggs, black pudding, baked beans, grilled tomatoes, and toasted bread. It's a heart attack on a plate, but damn, it's delicious. This is the breakfast of champions, the fuel that built an empire. If you're not sweating by the end of it, you're doing it wrong. Now, let's talk about comfort food. Shepherd's pie, you beautiful thing. A rich, savoury base of minced lamb, cooked with carrots, peas and onions, all topped with a creamy layer of mashed potatoes. Baked in the oven until golden brown and bubbly, it's the kind of dish that makes you want to curl up on the sofa with a good film and forget about your troubles. Just make sure you make enough for seconds, because you're going to want them. Moving on to the Sunday roast. This is more than just a meal, it's a tradition. We're talking a perfectly roasted leg of lamb, or maybe a juicy rib of beef, served with crispy roast potatoes, fluffy Yorkshire puddings, and lashings of gravy. Don't forget the vegetables either. Roasted carrots, parsnips, broccoli, whatever you fancy. It's all about family, friends, and good food. It's what Sundays were made for. Finally, let's finish things off with a touch of elegance. Afternoon tea. This is not just a cuppa and a biscuit, mind you. We're talking delicate finger sandwiches, freshly baked scones with clotted cream and jam, and an assortment of pastries and cakes that would make Marie Antoinette proud. It's the perfect excuse to get dressed up, sip some tea, and feel like royalty for an afternoon. There you have it, folks. The top 5 foods that define British cuisine. From the humble fish and chips to the elegant afternoon tea, British food is more than just meat and potatoes. It's about tradition, it's about quality ingredients, and most importantly, it's about bloody good flavour. Which one is your favourite? Let us know in the comments below. Cheerio!